All right, we're back this morning. Got everything kind of warmed up and greased. It's like 40 and there's like a 40-mile-an-hour wind. It feels like off the North Pole. So not real warm in Kansas this morning. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of work on extending this pad. Get my back to the wind. I know this looks like dirt, but it does have some of their clay and stuff with it. That has a little more dirt in it, but from the flag, there's one over here in the middle. It was like 18 feet, I believe, 18 or 20 feet. So yeah, for starters, I'm going to kind of knock that down and get that rolled in, because I really need to build the pad for the barn first. That's what they want to start on, and then work on digging the basement. So I'm kind of trying to get enough clay and junk that I can bring over here and work on that. So I'm trying to do both at the same time. Minus the roots and stuff. There's a little bit of clay in here. The bigger pile is more dirt, so I think I'm gonna do a little cleanup this morning too. Just take the dozer, knock that down, roll it in a little bit, and get these couple piles moved over there in the dirt and some of that around the basement kind of cleaned up, where I can get the truck and the excavator down there and start doing that. So yeah, we're gonna get in the dozer and warm up a little bit. Like I said, start on that pad, and hopefully later on we'll have most of that done and some of the basement dug. Good morning. We're back out here on the basement job, and I'm actually going to, I need to move some more clay over. Well, the barn pad's got a couple spots that are still a little bit low. I've got some clay I can grab out of these piles, but we've got rain showing up in like tomorrow evening and Wednesday, so I'm going to try to hog out as much as I can in the basement. So I'm actually going to, we're going to cut a ramp right here where I'm sitting anyway, so I'm kind of filling this trench in so I can get the excavator and the haul truck in here. I'm going to kind of, my plan is just to scoop this out of the basement right into the truck, drive it out here and dump it, which may take a little longer than just hogging it out and throwing it to the sides, but I'm going to at least start for that. I may get to where it's just easier or quicker just to kind of hog it out. I got a big spot opened up. That's all going to be back porch over there. But for this morning, instead of spending time just moving those piles, just to get the pad built, I'm going to come in here and just, like I said, start kind of getting all this stuff dug out of the basement. Maybe try to kill two birds with one stone. That pile's not really in the way. And I got to dig the basement at some point, so we might as well just kind of get started this morning. And like I said, once I get down to the clay, I'll take it over there to the barn pad. We'll dump a few more loads of that, and I'll knock it down with the dozer and then roll it in. So I think the concrete guy's coming up here this afternoon, because we're going to start on the barn pad, so he's going to kind of get an idea of what we need to do there and see what else I need to kind of dig out and dress up so they can paint their lines, and then figure out when we can get that footing cut in. So yeah, the name of the game for today and tomorrow is just hog out as much dirt as I possibly can. The far end here, in the first, I don't know, probably 12 to 18 inches of actually decent dirt out here. This was it's a nice field for growing in, not the best to put a basement house in. So yeah, I'll just get over here. Like I said, I'm just going to start at this corner and just work my way out. But now I go grab the truck. I can just back it in here. Like I said, the dirt part of it, that's going to be my dirt pile, which you guys can't see. I'm pointing to you over there. The windshield's nice and dusty, but it doesn't even have a wiper arm on the old case. So the dirt I'll take over there. Once I get down to the clay, I got just a couple more loads I need on that side of where those rooms are at, and I got a little bit of a dip in there, so I'll get that dumped, doze it out, and roll it in. So yeah, let's see if we can't get some dirt dug out of this basement today. time to get everything parked for the evening and fueled up, so it's probably a little dark on the camera, but I did finally get the pad, the corners. Finally, this wet clay got kind of rolled in and packed in, and I went ahead and spread those 6 loads of rock, and I'm just a couple feet short of where the building's actually supposed to go, because I'll have to come back and dig these footings, so I didn't see any point in getting right up to the edge and stuff. But at least that way I can spread the majority of it. It's still a little bit low and kind of has a crown in the middle of it, but I can kind of get it spread and rolled in, so if it does get rain tonight, you know, that's just going to help that rock compact that much more. So this is pretty much ready to get my lines painted and then trench in all the footings so they can get these poured. This one will actually be a footing and then a 2-foot stem wall, and then I'll have to dig all this out when they get that in there, or I guess I'll have to dig it all out when I dig the footing and haul that off. It's just, I built it over there so I can run that roller over, because it just keeps pushing everything out, so you really can't get good compaction if you just run over to the edge. So you go past there, roll it in, then you take it back out, and then this will be a trench footing right across the front here, and then this will actually be the trench footing all the way around till that flag, and then that wall, and then the one going I guess it's east and west, but you guys don't know which direction. And then the one going that way, and then it'll be trench footing from here around to the corner, and then from there and then around the corner will be a 2-foot stem wall there. So like this will be just all like a nice gradual slope, and that'll be kind of a notched out area for equipment to park. So, and like I said, you probably can't really see any of this on camera because it's a little dark, so let's get everything lined back up and fueled up for the night.